So, what did you think about Legend of Korra?
Are we on?
Yeah.
The most previous episode of the series as a whole.
Most previous episode.
Most previous episode. I fucking hate the fact that Mako... No, I'm not going to rephrase that. I hate the fact that Asami is going back to
I
Mako
know!
without him doing anything. I don't want to start off with a love interest, but that just pisses me off. I'm gonna start with that point. In terms of the rest of the episode, or I should say the last 2 seconds of the episode, with Korra losing her memory, I think it's a good turnaround because that means we have the chance, or we're going to see the chance for Korra to do a complete turnaround. I wasn't at Comic-Con, but I saw the panel for Korra at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And the creators said that they purposely made Korra the way she is up to this point to see her at her lowest point so they could build her back up again. So I'm putting my faith back into the creators.
I'm just saying, I think it was a kind of a cop-out for her to have amnesia instead of her tackling her problems, her knowing what the fuck is wrong with her and tackling them problems. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you mean, but I mean, it's better than Korra continuing what she was doing.
Yeah, I understand that, but as I said, I feel it's a cop-out. I mean,
I understand how you feel, but would you rather have Korra lose her memory, or Korra end up going back to Mako, using the Avatar state the way she's been using it, and then end up fighting a huge villain and getting nowhere?
Honestly, that's exactly what I expected to see.
Yeah, me too.
No, hell no, I wouldn't rather that, but that's exactly what I expected to see. But let me use an example. The awesomest version of character development, of course, Zuko.
Yeah.
That motherfucker knew what was wrong with him, and he still tackled it. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, but Zuko was a dick for 2 seasons.
Korra's a bitch!
Yeah, but we haven't had 2 seasons.
Fuck you, John. I'm recording a video here.
But we haven't gotten 2 seasons with Korra yet. We've gotten 17 episodes with Korra.
Technically a season and a half. Technically.
In most TV shows, that'd be a season.
But you understand what I mean? That's the way I feel. If Korra, if someone called her out on her bullshit, say, hey, you're the Avatar, but you fucking suck shit.
She cheated most of her way through life.
Yeah, she did. They a good 85%.
She said herself, the first 3 elements came to her. That's the first sign that she was OP from the start. And then from that point, she was given airbending. I should say it was forced out of her. And then on top of that, she was given the Avatar state and energy bending. So everything to this point was given her.
Hold on. Wait. Let's record this shit. Come on. Hey, man. Hey.
Sick. Advance.
Oh, yeah. Vandal. Did you record that shit? Yeah, I did.
Want to see?
No, we're still recording. Hi, people. Hi, this is Joe.
That's my friendly voice.
Edwin.
Hey, people.
Okay, cool.
You can stop. It's awkward now.
Yeah.
I want to see the video, though.
We were making a video. We were talking about shit.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So now they got to see our greeting that we do every single time.
Yes.
It's better every other time. It gets better.
I know. It's okay.
So you guys making a video, huh?
Yes.
So I'm pretty much just running your video, huh?
Nah.
So if I get in your frame, it's like, hey guys, welcome to the Joe Show. Right here, man.
Okay, you can leave now.
Okay, black man's angry. See you, man. What's up, Brandon? See you. He gets bitches.
I get bitches.
He gets bitches. All right. Back to what we were talking about. What the fuck were we talking about?
Korra was given everything, and then I lost track.
Oh yeah, she cheated most of her way through her life.
Moving on from that, I don't think we saw any of Tenzin and the rest of the gang last season.
No, we haven't.
Last episode?
The only people we saw were Mako, Bolin, Asami. Oh yeah.
Let's talk about Bolin.
Yeah.
Do you think he's getting a little too carried away with this role, or do you think he's going to start coming into helping Mako later on?
Honestly, I think at the end he's still gonna help his brother out.
Yeah.
Whether he gets too invested in it or not. Like if he doesn't, okay. If he does, then he's gonna realize that he's too invested, and he's gonna go help Mako.
What do you think about Bolin's girlfriend?
What the hell is there to think? She's an obvious bitch. I mean, like, well, obviously this is like the first movie.
Yeah.
So obviously Bolin wouldn't know the difference between acting and real life. Ironically, he seems really good at it though.
Or for the time, I would
He
guess.
seems really good at
like
it.
the first movies ever made.
Hi. What's his name?
Nuktuk.
Nuktuk. Nuktuk of the South.
Even though he looks nothing like a Southern Warrior.
He really doesn't. He really doesn't. And like nowadays,
I mean, it's in black and white, so.
but honestly, nowadays that would cause some controversy. Like an earthbender portraying a waterbender? How dare you? Yeah, we got off track. But oh yeah, Asami.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I'm losing respect for Asami slowly but surely. I love her, but
Exactly.
Mako needs to pull a Zuko. I told you this. Mako needs to pull a Zuko, where he starts from a dumbass. In terms of Mako, because Zuko started evil, changed his ways, and then became a badass. Mako needs to start from nothing, because he is nothing. Move past Korra, actually do some fucking badass turnaround throughout the story. Like if he like single-handedly hunts down what's his face, this guy Varric. If he hunts down Varric, stops his evil plot, and then helps Team Avatar fight Unalaq, then and only then, if he gets on all fours, cries and gives a deep, apology to Asami for ruining her life in the last season, then I will accept it.
Exactly. You will accept it. But honestly, Asami's already willing to get back
Exactly.
to him.
I don't get that. I'm losing respect for her.
It's a shame though, because we love Asami.
Yes, I know.
What the shit? I already said this in my last video. Literally, the only person that I would consider is Asami's friend is Bolin.
Yes.
Because she...
I wanted Asami to get with Bolin in the beginning of the second season. It looked like it was going to happen, and it didn't happen. Now I can care less.
Is this intentional?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything from the conference about like the relationships.
Hey, what if Asami gets back with Mako? Fuck. I don't know.
What if Korra gets back with Mako?
I expect it.
I expect it.
I won't accept
I will
it.
stop watching the show after that happens.
I fucking expect it. This is the one thing that I expect.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm sorry.
I don't think it's gonna happen simply because Asami kissed Mako. Like at that point, so that's automatically bringing back feelings from the first season. There's no way like Korra and Mako are gonna. I'm not gonna say there's no way because
remember what happened
they
last time?
surprised us before.
Yeah.
I don't think that Korra and Mako are going to be a thing again. So
honestly, whatever, like any sort of romance that happens, anything that happens.
by the way, anyone who thinks that Korra and Mako are a perfect match in the last fucking season, fuck you.
Yes.
You're a dumbass.
Oh, those are his words.
Those are my words.
Those are his words. I agree with the idea that Mako and Korra should not be together. That's me. But seriously though, that's really Mako. Okay, cool.
I thought it was a joke.
I know,
Right?
I mean, it was so fucking obvious that I thought they weren't gonna do it.
Right?
I was like, okay, these two.
I expect more. These guys made Avatar. They're gonna change that. It's
and
all
they
good.
didn't. The last episode, as I said, was a conga line of disappointment. Did you just twitch?
A little bit.
Okay.
I like cringed a little bit at the
Oh,
bottom of my face.
Oh fuck, that was fucking horrible. I mean, Korra gets airbending, and Amon turns out to be a waterbender, and Amon and Tarlok die, and then Aang pulls bullshit while freaking giving.
And we still don't know anything about how Amon got energy bending.
Tell them your theory.
My theory is that after he ran away from home, Noatak went to Republic City, sought out the Avatar, told his story to Aang, and because he was, what's his name? The son of
Yakone's son.
Yakone. Yeah, because he was the son of Yakone. Aang trained him and taught him energy bending. That's what I think.
And to add to that, I think
Really?
that Noatak
You really have to add
smashed
that?
Kaya. I'm just saying.
That was him.
That was me. I think Noatak and Kaya had relations. Yes.
Really gonna put that?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck is this? But of course, we literally know nothing about these folks.
Which to me is really disappointing. I would like to see at least something about how Amon got energy bending later on.
Or
Also, another thing I heard. I'm sorry, finish this thing.
no.
No, I was going to talk about something else I heard about from the panel at Comic-Con of where they showed the scene for the first Avatar,
when?
something like that. And they said that we're gonna from this episode, from the next episode coming on, there's gonna be like straight up spirit world nonstop. Just that's all it's gonna be.
Nothing about the real world.
No, there's gonna be stuff like what's going on with Mako and the whole police thing in the real world, but in terms of Korra, it's gonna be straight up spirit world, kick ass, etc., etc.
She has amnesia though.
So we're gonna see the first Avatar soon. I heard that he stole the elements. That's what I heard. I'm not sure if it's true.
From who though?
I don't know. That's all I heard. Like I said, I wasn't at the panel. I just like saw parts of the panel online. So I heard that he stole the elements. I'm not sure if that's true.
Okay. I hope that's not the case. I hope.
Me either. I hope he's a legitimate bender.
Well, once again, what my theory was that, well, since I read that he was a guy who wanted to, like, you know, help the world with its problems or whatever. Yeah, he was like a genuinely good guy, and somehow he came across bending, and he was like the first Avatar. He wasn't a bender at first, but then when he became the Avatar, obviously he was able to bend the 4 elements, and then when he died, this cycle started.
Yeah, but if I've said this before,
Yeah,
it has to start somewhere. He can't be called the first Avatar just because he can automatically bend everything.
True. Like, which also begs the question. Like, remember what I asked? Like, were there benders in his time?
Exactly. There probably weren't. He probably taught them. I'm guessing that he taught benders
That would make a lot of sense.
and started everything.
Not bad for a guy who was in The Walking Dead.
Although, if you put him in that premise, you can kind of blame him for every bending war.
Well, yeah. Yeah, of course.
It makes it a really fucked up premise.
True. Like, he's supposed to bring balance to the world, and instead he probably fucked it up. Most likely.
Well, you can't say he.
But
fucked it up.
what he
did-
started
Yeah.
fucked everything up. What he started eventually gave birth to Korra. That fucked everything up. Oh god, I don't know what to expect. I mean, like the last episode, I actually liked it, and I fucking hate myself for liking it because
I like parts of it.
It was pretty much all about Mako.
Yeah, like, anything that didn't involve Korra like, I forgot what I was gonna say.
All right. Oh.
I'm not gonna say I hate. I just hated that in particular part with Mako and Asami.
Yes, they fucking kissed.
That irritated me deeply. And what irritated me more is that Mako tried to act all cool about it. Like, what? Like, what is,
Oh, nah. Because I totally didn't cause this.
Right?
I don't.
That motherfucker, I told you, that motherfucker needs to get down on his knees and cry.
I don't. Listen.
I hate Mako as a character because even when he has the right, like, sometimes, you know, he has the right to be full of himself. Like, when he found out the guys who attacked the parade.
Yeah.
Then I can understand, you know, oh, he was full of himself because he knew the guy who did it and he was walking around knowing the truth and everybody else is a dumbass, right? But even when that's not the case, he still acts like he's full of himself. And I hate that. It irritates me.
Which also begs the question, why the hell is Mako a cop? Why not Bolin? I guess
It would make more sense if it was Bolin.
You know, my theory is that this is pretty much the Avatar's version of affirmative action. Seriously, you can't have only Earthbenders as cops. You need to mix it up.
Well, metal benders are just a like portion. They're like the SWAT teams, and then all the other stuff goes to other benders.
Yes, which begs the question: why the hell is Bolin not learning from Lin?
I mean, we know that he's not doing that now. In the future, he could join the police force and with his brother, and they'd be like a fucking dynamic bro duo. Again, except not in pro bending in this. And Bolin also has the opportunity to become a metal bender.
I'd like to see that.
That would be pretty cool.
Because honestly, the only thing he's doing is comic relief. That's it. Honestly,
Well,
like
you gotta have a comic relief character.
I know that, but Sokka. Of course, we're comparing everything to the Avatar: The Last Airbender.
But you have to compare it to The Last Airbender.
But see, look, Sokka's antics actually helped the team. All right, he was the one who went to the boiling. Well, him and Zuko, but it was his idea to go over to the Boiling Rock and get the people.
Well, yeah, but that was more out of the bond between him and his father.
Yes,
That was more because of that. It wasn't really because of he was just being stupid and doing it, you know?
I know, but what I'm trying to say is that Bolin's antics don't have an effect on the plot.
Yeah, they don't, which is... I mean, it's a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, we're looking at development towards that with the movie, because, what's his name? I always forget his name. Barrick is making the movie to put pressure on the South. So
Propaganda.
Yeah, exactly. He's contributing. Once Bolin finds out he's working for a douchebag, he's going to be like, oh, shit.
Of course, why doesn't Mako just tell him now?
Mako probably will tell him in, like, the next episode.
I'm just, like...
He just found out.
I know, I'm just... Yeah, that was kind of cool, though. Like, when he, like, went to Asami's office and he saw Barrick there, just, like...
I was actually a little surprised that I actually wanted to believe that Barrick was a
good guy?
Yeah, he was just helping everybody out.
Honestly, like, it surprised me, but I didn't care that much. I was like, oh, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, but you have to think about everything he's doing. He's got Asami moving mecha tanks to the south. He's freaking setting up, like, obviously, right now, from a standpoint, it looks like he's for the war effort. Because he's helping the south, but he's still supporting the north.
So which side is he on?
I don't want to know for sure.
You know what would be really fucking crazy? If it turned out to be a waterbender.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That would be fucking sick.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And I would like that. I would like that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
We need to... Wait, what?
Also, I want to throw the Boomy idea. I want to throw the Boomy idea
I was about to say, yeah. Your theory.
I don't think this will hit the creators of the show. It probably won't. They're already working on season 4, so this probably doesn't matter. But for the public, I think it would be badass if Boomy, because he's a non-bender, somehow like took on the role of a bender by using weapons, for example, sledgehammers. two
fucking
giant sledgehammers and just went around like breaking shit apart with his sledgehammers, like Boomy would if he was an Earthbender. Well, like Earthbender Boomy.
Yeah,
but
we
as non-Bender Boomy. I hate using both names of the
Boomy.
premise. You get the idea.
Aang Sun.
It's badass.
Sledgehammer. Word. That would be. And also my theory is that Boomy, which like I have an idea that like Boomy, being Sokka's nephew, was trained in the ways of the sword, so that Boomy would train Asami, another non-bender, in the ways of the sword.
That would be
and
sick.
Make her fucking awesome.
And because Asami also works with like technology and shit, she can make her own
electric sword,
exactly,
motherfucker.
Exactly.
Oh my god, that would be so fucking sick.
It'd be really violent. Just saying. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying they wouldn't do that because of where it is on Nick.
Just saying, Asami and the freaking chi blockers, they fucking electrocute people.
Yeah, electrocuting people doesn't necessarily kill people. An electrified sword would kill you. If I stab you and you get shocked from the inside out, you will die.
Look, Asami needs some fucking redemption, man.
Yeah, she does.
That fucking kiss, like this was my respect for her. My respect is still pretty fucking high.
Yeah, but it's not that high.
Yeah, I was like, what the shit. So, yeah,
It's okay.
that's good.
I noticed.
I think Asami kissed Mako because she was really sad and he was the only
Out
person.
of weakness?
Out of weakness.
Yeah.
From their past together.
I want to believe that.
I really do.
I want to believe
Yeah.
that. It's probably not true.
I hope not. Please.
On the plus side, we got 2.5 more seasons for them to make this up. So.
Let's hope they utilize the time wisely.
Probably will.
I really hope so. Now, what else was there? Because usually these conversations
Yeah,
go on
usually
for
these go on for like a couple hours. We always do this what if situations.
What if? You start.
Oh, God. What haven't we talked about in terms of what if? Oh, there was one where I was talking about it would be way impossible and way overpowered.
Wait, is this fucking
what?
that question? Is it that question?
Did the question involve Korra?
No.
I was saying, what if Korra would become a bloodbender? Remember?
Oh God, no!
I wouldn't like it, but something tells me that's gonna happen down the line.
I swear to God, she is already OP as it is. She would be God at that point.
And she would still lose every battle.
Yeah, that is so true.
That
is so fucking
She's the
true.
Avatar.
She's the Avatar.
She's never legitimately won a single battle in the entire history of the show.
Listen, you are the Avatar and you are in pro bending. This should be nothing for you. Aang would freaking make everyone his bitch.
Maybe it's just because like Amon's that badass. Excluding the battle against Tarlok, because she lost that too.
Did you not just hear me talk about pro bending? Yeah. You're losing to inferior benders. As I said, Aang, in that situation, would make every single one of them his bitch.
First of all, if Aang was a pro bender, the fucking sport would be illegal.
That's probably why they let Korra in, because she sucks.
Yeah, it's probably the only reason.
Exactly. Like, oh no, she's the Avatar. She's
it's all right. It's all good.
They just saying I could beat her, and
it's
I'm not
a
even
sure thing.
I could beat her, and I'm not even a bender.
Right? If you could be a bender, what kind of bender would you be?
Fire.
Obviously.
Firebender. That's
Who wouldn't want to be a firebender?
pacifist.
My sister said she'd be more of a waterbender.
Is she a pacifist?
Not really. She's a bitch. Like, if you piss her off, she'll fuck you up.
Katara. That's fucking Katara. Oh yeah. So.
No, it's just Katara.
Oh.
But I'm like Zuko. I mean, in terms of attitude.
That's still. I'm just saying that's kind of weird when you say that to me, and I like the idea of
Oh,
Zuko.
no,
Listen.
I don't think that should happen. First of all,
Listen. I am glad that it did not happen. I am glad, but
it's stupid for that to happen, in my opinion.
Listen. I'm glad that Zuko and Katara did not get together. I am very glad. However, if people want to, like expand their ideas, then sure, that's for fanfics. And honestly,
I don't believe in fanfics, though. Fanfics are stupid.
No, it's not.
I apologize to the fans, but fanfics are stupid.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
A lot of them are based off ridiculous fucking concepts.
A lot of them, but some of them are good. I agree. A lot of them are fucking retarded. But some of them are good. And I have seen some of them. And yet some of them I fucking hate, and yet I...
You tell me about one? What if Tenzin and Lin got together? You told me about one like that.
Yeah. Where she got pregnant at age 51.
That's what I'm talking about when I say stupid.
Honestly, I think that... I'm not saying that's possible. Listen to me. I think... I love Lin. This... Remember what I said?
Unusually.
Listen, like, remember what I said? This, like, I talk about Lin to a person. This is the guy. I always talk about Lin. But I acknowledge that Lin can be a bitch.
You think?
And here,
Just a little bit.
I think it's because she still has periods.
Why are we talking about
Listen
this?
to me. I think it's because she still has periods. And she still has periods. She still has eggs that can be fertilized.
Do you really want to continue this conversation?
Yes, I will. Until I'm done, man. And if Tenzin did what he had to do in that particular situation, then maybe the egg got fertilized, and voila, Prego Lin.
So you see, they're stupid concepts.
Oh my god. But you understand does my theory make some sort of sense?
Obviously, it makes sense. Obviously, it is stupid.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Obviously, it makes sense. Obviously.
But in retrospect of the show, would you want that to happen?
Fuck no.
There you go.
That's why we got fanfics. Okay? If we want to see some shit happen that would not make any fucking sense in the show, we got fanfics.
I understand that it wouldn't make sense in the show, but once again, you said if we would want to see that happen. Do you want to see that happen?
No.
Thank you. I rest my case. I rest it.
Listen, there's a lot of stuff that I don't want to see happen, but I'm still interested by the idea of it. Okay? For example, Korra and Bolin
I
go...
would say repeat everything you said and then say that again, but...
Listen, there are a lot of things that I do not want to see happen. However, I am... What was it I said? I am intrigued by the idea of them happening. Not in the context of the show, okay? For example, Korra and Bolin getting together. Because I think Bolin...
Korra doesn't deserve Bolin.
Exactly. But I think Bolin would only be viewed as a consolation prize to Korra. That if
Bolin
like,
gets a little
listen,
more credit than a consolation prize.
He took her on a date. Next day, he saw her kissing Mako.
I didn't see Mako take her on a date. Just saying.
If Mako actually stayed with Asami, and Korra still freaking liking Mako, and we stayed with Bolin, she would have only viewed him as a consolation prize.
I hate that bitch.
We all do. Well, not all of us. Some of us do.
You like Korra before fucking this point in the series, you're a dumbass.
His words.
I'm not taking him back.
Rev doesn't take him back.
But we're still calling him
Rev, yeah. So, yeah, those are his words. But honestly, if you like Korra, I can't relate to you. What else is there to talk about? Half an hour, cool.
only been half an hour. It feels like longer.
I'm so gonna add music to that.
What?
You opening
Just pay Pink Floyd to me opening my shirt. Nah, it's really fucking hot. I don't even know why I still have this thing on.
Yeah, word. Fuck. Wait. Alright, you think of something.
Should we talk about the Avatar mashups? And if they were to make a video game where you could fight with anyone from the Avatar or the Legend of Korra?
Yep. Ebony, ivory. Ironic.
Please don't name that video this.
How would people honestly know what it's about? We're talking about Avatar.
Oh,
The
you
Last
could
Airbender.
put it like underscore, like it would be the name of a show, and then it's just like the episode.
That would make a lot of sense. What you looking at, Josh? Huh? You want some of this? All right. So the Avatar mashups.
Well, the idea was that what if they made a video game where they took the characters from Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra and did just let you fight with any one of them, like a DBZ or a Naruto game?
That would be freaking boss.
Should I start with the obvious one?
Yes.
With the really good one?
No. Leave that.
All right, I'll leave that one.
Yeah.
We were talking about Zuko versus Boomy. Zuko versus New Boomy. Aang Sun Boomy. I mean, not Zuko. Was it Zuko? No, it was Sokka versus Boomy.
Sokka.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Sokka.
always said Sokka because if he was older,
Yeah, he would know more things than Boomy in terms of fighting. But hold on. That's an interesting fight though. Zuko versus Boomy.
Zuko, really? Wait, which Boomy? I hate asking this question.
Earth bending Boomy.
Okay.
Because like Zuko versus non-bender Boomy, Zuko.
I think Boomy would win that situation.
Really? Why?
Because, first of all, he's a more experienced earthbender than Zuko is a firebender. I would think because he's been alive for longer.
Okay.
Also, Boomy looks way stronger than Zuko. So if it were to come to a close quarters fight, and Boomy couldn't earthbend, he could just beat the shit out of him.
Or, but Zuko knows the original way of firebending now. So would that have some sort of factor in the fight? Because we've never seen firebending versus earthbending. So.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's an interesting dilemma. Yeah. Oh yeah, we were talking about Lin versus Boomy in their prime.
That's not okay.
In their fucking prime. For those who don't know, Boomy still has a six-pack at age 112. God knows how he looked in his prime, man. And Lin, she's the daughter of Toph. And she's in her prime? Even he doesn't like Lin, and yet he knows.
I didn't say I don't like Lin. I said I don't like Lin the way you like Lin. Which is unusual.
Just saying, if she was gonna go
Very unusual.
if she was going to try to go Cougar Town on me, it's cool. And the best of the part is I read something really weird. Never mind. Continue. It was Lin and Bolin. It was fucking retarded. But
It's not okay.
it's not okay. She's a cop and he's 16.
I was not going to just like a couple years ago. Alright.
To him, Aang is 15.
Aang is 15. Katara was 16. Sokka was 17. Zuko was 17. And Toph was 12.
And Toph was 12. All right, wait. Continue. What were we saying? Lin in her prime versus Boomy in his prime.
That's a tough one. If you ask me, it really depends on the terrain. Because if it's a rocky terrain, I would say Boomy. If it was a rocky terrain, I'd say Boomy. If it was terrain where you can metal bend, simply because Link can metal bend, I would say Lin.
Still though, who knows? Maybe Lin is really, really adept at earthbending as well.
Yes.
She is
most likely, yes. However, do we ever see her earthbend? So we really can't determine that.
Let's just say that the playing field is perfectly even. Let's just say.
What, like half metal, half fucking mountain?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Let's just say.
You make this more and more difficult.
Because we need to see these. They're already in their prime, so obviously someone's gonna get fucked up. So.
And I have to say Lin.
Yeah, me too.
Simply because she can metal bend. And
True.
she could actually use that to her advantage if she had that on the playing field.
True. She can metal bend, and if need be, she can earth bend. And do
How do you
both.
say if need be she can
If
earth
need
bend?
be.
Like earth bending is completely separate from metal bending.
Of course. Whereas whereas Boomy only has earth bending on his side. And like I told him this, I still consider Boomy for some reason to be a better earthbender than Lin. It's Toph, Lin. Wait, whoa, Toph, Boomy, then Lin.
Yeah.
What's up?
And then we were talking about
We're making a video. Us talking.
about.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I thought you were talking about that. So it becomes like the police lady in the new one.
Yep.
They grow up. Hello?
See, a lot of guest stars.
And then we were talking about what was it? Roku versus Sozin.
In an
Fire-
Agni Kai.
And a firebending only Agni Kai.
Woo! What was it?
And then we upped it up by saying during Sozin's comment.
Fuck. I forgot about that. What was it you said?
I said Sozin because he was a firebender longer. Well, he's been firebending his whole life, whereas Roku has been taking in the other elements. So he's not as adept at firebending as Sozin would be. That's my opinion.
I don't think we agreed on this one, right?
Yeah, I don't think we agreed on this one.
Yeah, my opinion is that Roku would win because even if he might not be as adept at firebending as Sozin, he can still use his not airbending but his evasive tactics to
That
let
he
him
learned
win.
from, yeah, actually.
So yeah, that was what I thought. What was that one you said about Asami?
I don't remember saying one about Asami.
Like this was when the what ifs were getting ridiculous. Like you were like, what if Asami was a firebender versus?
Yeah. No, they got even more ridiculous than that. When we remember glowing Tenzin versus glowing Kaya. That was great.
We gotta explain glowing to them.
All right, I said in a what if situation, totally bullshit.
Oh my
That what if Kaya and Tenzin, possibly Boomy, gain the glowing aspect from Aang, where they don't get avatar powers, but their bending is like tenfold, way more powerful.
Oh my god. And what was it? Glowing Tenzin versus what? Glowing Kai?
I think no, it was glowing Tenzin versus Aang or something like that.
Aang. Still.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Wait,
Well,
glowing.
then we did what was it? Glowing Kaya versus something else. I can't remember. Fuck.
What about glowing Tenzin versus glowing Kaya?
Kaya. Simply because Kaya just seems that she would always get the best of Tenzin.
Or with the emotional aspect.
Emotionally, psychologically, and on top of the fact that she just knows him.
She was a bully to him when they were kids. So
So in any fight where Kaya would be Kaya versus Tenzin, I think Kaya would win.
unless Tenzin finally had enough and went all out. No matter how kind of person is, they have their limit.
I understand.
I'm just saying, like, if Kaya, another what if Kaya pushed Tenzin too far, and they're both glowing.
We're both glowing. That actually exists.
Yeah. What would happen?
I don't know. I have, to tell you the truth, I think I have to see more of Kaya's bending, because we haven't seen her really do any bending at all. So I want to see how powerful she is with water bending, and if glowing, once again, totally fake. If glowing, could she go beyond that and do blood bending?
Probably. I think she can do it. I think she can blood bend. I think
She learned it from Katara?
Yeah, I think so.
That's scary. No, I don't think she learned it from Katara, because Katara hated the fact that she could blood bend.
Yeah. And when she freaking, I'm just saying, she hated the fact that she could blood bend, and once she encountered the dude that she thought was her mom's killer, it was almost over for him.
Yeah.
It was so
You saw Zuko's face.
He was like,
When
holy
Zuko is scared, you know that shit is gonna go down.
He was like, okay. Where I'm pretty sure, like, beforehand, like, when Katara said that she would end him, like, he was like, yeah, okay. And now he realized, like, oh, fuck.
Just kept my mouth shut.
Okay, never mind.
Should we do the last one?
Yeah, let's do that.
Should we just say it and then just leave it to them? Like, say it and end the video?
No,
Just be dicks. Like, we'll leave you with this.
like, what do you think? But no, like, ask away. No, wait. Fine. Let me first give the setting, and then you ask the question.
Alright.
So, it is, I'd say, an Agni Kai arena. You know, where there's water and stuff. And it's Sozin's Comet, as well as a full moon.
Insane Azula versus Crazy Katara, where after she was looking for her mother's killer. Both of them are at their max power. Katara can bloodbend.
And Azula is just fucking nuts. Who would win? What's our answer?
We said it was a tie.
Yeah, I think personally, like, we think personally it was a tie.
Where I said that it would that Katara would grab her with a bloodbending grip, and trying to get out of it, she would lightning bend. It would hit both of them, and they would just drop dead.
And Zuko and Aang would just look at them like, no.
Well, Zuko would be like, yes.
Maybe you just look at her like,
Right? It's like, fuck Azula.
shame. And then he would just go on with his life.
That's what he did, practically.
True. I mean, he was literally the last person standing out of all his entire family, so. Seriously though, that question. Answer in the comments. What do you think? Sozin's Comet, Insane Azula versus Full Moon, Crazy Katara. What do you think? That, I want to see that.
Right? It would be scary.
That is some shit for a fanfic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or
That would be... Somebody write that fanfic.
I'm too lazy to do it.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, but someone, if you write fanfics, write that fucking shit and send it. Please. I'd like to see that. I really want to see that.
That would be awesome.
I want to see that. Who are the spectators in that fight?
I don't think there were any spectators.
No, I'm just like...
It seems like it was too big or too crazy for anyone to be there. You know?
True. That would be fucking awesome. Like, at least once it would go into a fist fight.
Right?
Or like someone tackles someone and he just like...
Like Azula does the first punch and the guitar just gets all into it. Oh my god.
And for those who don't know, I love Azula, so I kind of want to see that.
I fucking despise Azula, so I would like to see her lose.
I love both Azula.
I love Katara. I fucking hate Azula.
I love both. I don't know. When it comes to females from Avatar,
I should rephrase that. I hate the way Azula is. I love it when Azula like mind fucks people. Like when she just messes with your head.
You are okay.
What?
I'm just saying, like, it's kind of weird. Like, you hate who Azula is, but you like when she mind fucks people.
Yeah, because it's the idea of her being what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Help me out.
Psychologically dominant.
I guess you could say that. I was looking for another word. But yeah.
Azula.
When Azula like gets in your head, it's sadistic.
Ah.
I like the fact that it's sadistic, but just Azula as a person is a bitch, and I fucking hate her. I apologize for cursing a lot, but you
Dude,
get the idea.
I curse a lot in my shit.
But you get the idea.
I can understand that, but me, I like the fact that she's just evil all around. I don't know. I guess you could say sexy, huh?
The second perfect villain ever made.
Who's the first?
You wouldn't know. It's from a video game I played. I personally think Handsome Jack from Borderlands is...
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Look up Handsome Jack. You're going to fucking be really freaked out.
Okay. I love Azula for the fact that she's a villain and the fact that I just love her.
Getting a little carried away there.
I don't know, when it comes to women from Avatar, I don't know. Literally, the only one I hate is Korra. The only one.
She's the only one that gives you anything to hate. Nobody in the history of Avatar has fucked up as much as Korra.
True. And she's supposed to be the hero.
Yeah, that's the really fucked up part about it.
I mean, Azula's a villain, so I'm supposed to hate her. I mean, it's like the Joker.
Yeah, exactly.
You love to hate him.
No, I love the Joker. The Joker's just awesome all around.
Yeah, he's good at what he does, being a villain. But, you know what would be really fucking weird? If Korra did I'm talking like a complete, like, 180 out of nowhere, like, became a villain. No. Not
became
into
a
good
villain?
person. What the fuck would that work? What? No, seriously, like, she fucking pisses off everyone, and everyone just, like,
She
distances.
can't be the villain. She's the Avatar.
Listen. Like, let's just say,
Like, I understand the situation, but it just seems physically impossible because, like, the Avatar just can't do that. Like, it's a rule.
I'm just saying.
I understand where you're coming from.
Two things. One, there's a first time for everything. And two, I'm just saying, like, you know, let's just say she didn't lose her memory, didn't get freaking eaten by that fucking spirit. Let's just say she continued to piss off everyone that was around her. And then everyone started distancing themselves from her. And she got more and more angry until she finally just fucked up. That would be awesome.
That would be. I actually have a little bit of respect for her. I actually respect something where more of a likeness.
Accept?
Yeah, more of a likeness towards her.
I'm like, okay, I accept that.
That's like I would say with Asami. I would say, well, if Asami were to go evil, I wouldn't mind it. Because she has plenty reason to.
Of course. It's a fucking shame. But I don't know what the hell her route is going to be now.
Yeah, now I don't fucking know. Fucking Mako back in the picture. He just needs to leave the show for like a season.
He's like, hi guys, remember me? Nope.
Nobody cared, and nothing in the show has changed, so...
In fact, everyone's been better off.
Right?
Korra became a good person.
I'm laughing because I know that's bullshit.
Yeah, nothing can make Korra a good person except amnesia, apparently. Or I guess
I never think amnesia would be the best thing to happen to a series.
I'm just saying, I think, like, what I wanted was for someone, or hell, everyone to call her out on her bullshit so that she could realize, hey, I suck. I should become a better person. But I guess that wasn't in favor because no one wants to piss off the Avatar, apparently. Yep. Yeah. No. Well, see, it's kind of weird because she's the Avatar. She's an OP Avatar, but she can't win anything. So would you win? Would you win in a fight against her or lose? I'm pretty sure her dad could kick her ass.
Oh, hell yeah.
Her dad could fuck her up. That would be funny as hell. That's a fucking shame.
Pretty sure all the Airbending kids come here in the fight.
Fucking Milo with his lemurs.
I want to see that. That's another thing I want to see
do you-
towards, like, sometime in the future. I want to see Milo and his fucking lemur army just, like, come into battle. He just flies in on, like, a bunch of lemurs and just attacks and fuck shit up.
Charge!
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome to see.
I want to see Iroh and Boomy together beating the shit out of people.
Yes.
I'd like to
I want to
see
see Boomy with sledgehammers.
sledgehammers. I want to see Zuko.
Yeah, we're gonna see Zuko soon too, because she's finally in the Fire Nation. And word has had to have gotten to Zuko by this point that she's coming.
What would his voice sound like?
Probably more like Iroh,
Really? With a Japanese accent?
I guess.
Really?
I'm just guessing. Either that, or I would say something like Ozai, like the kind of like the voice of Ozai.
Imagine Mark Hamill came back
That would be
to
some
voice
shit.
adult Zuko. I'm just saying I would probably jizz in my pants.
I love Mark Hamill. He's badass.
Yes. Yes. I want to see that now. We should send this in case they haven't done it already.
I thought that's what we were gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah. What? I'm gonna upload this, and what, you gonna tweet it or something?
I guess that's what the kids are fucking doing now.
Tweet, Instagram-mation.
What the fuck does that even mean? I'll just send him a message.
fuck does
I'll shoot
Instagram
him.
mean?
I'll shoot him an email. People still do that, right?
The
Do
only
people
time,
still email?
the only time I email is when I need to email a report that I wrote. That's it. If I don't Instagram that shit. It was like my professor's like, hey, where's your essay? Oh, it's on Instagram, read it.
That'd be some shit.
That would be so easy.
I have 2 Twitter accounts. I don't use either one of them.
Question. Why have 2, let alone 1?
I can't tell you because of the first one.
What?
You don't need to know about the first one. The second one I made simply so I can get a deal on eBay because I have not eBay, Listia. Some of you might know it, some of you don't. You get a badge for connecting with Twitter and extra points. So I was like, yeah, fuck it.
So that's the reason for the second one?
Yeah,
What's the reason
can't
for
tell you.
Not on video, or you can't tell me?
Can't tell you on video.
Okay. I'll ask you later. Alright, so yeah, back to Avatar. How long is this shit?
Probably only it's like
God
50
damn.
minutes.
That's awesome. It's gonna be the longest video I ever made.
There you go.
Ebony Ivory. Ebony Ivory. Ebony Ivory.
I'm just confused right now.
Ivory. I know. It's so weird.
We should just make a we should do one of these every week and name it Ebony Ivory. Ebony Ivory.
I thought that's not
Oh,
what
we're
you
doing
wanted.
that. Oh, we're doing that. Oh god, we're doing
Dude, I thought you didn't want to do that. I'm doing
that.
it.
It was just an idea.
I'm doing it.
Fine, do it.
Ebony and Ivory, the podcast.
We're gonna have to change our names for this shit.
I'm already known as the methodical AAA.
The
So
methodical AAA is Ebony and Rev is Ivory.
Rev is Ivory. Oh yeah, Joe said your name, so I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
Oh god damn it.
I'm gonna bleep it out. Calm down, if I don't forget. So back to Avatar.
I don't know what else is there to talk about.
I don't know. Did we expend everything?
I think so.
I have no idea. That's the one.
That's the trick.
That's the one. That fucking.
So we went from we covered the last episode. We covered what we want to see in the future. We covered the what if scenarios. The bullshit, the fanfics, we're missing.
I don't know. That's literally all we talk about.
So we covered everything.
Shit.
I have to stand up for like 2 minutes.
Why, your ass hurts? Wait, whoa, fuck, my headphones.
I apologize.
Shit. Well, so, that's the end of the video.
I guess.
Anything we think of, we talk about next time. So,
Next week we cover.
who the fuck knows? Alright, so, I'm the Methodical AAA. If you don't like me, frankly, I don't give a doo-doo. And
Rev.
Ebony Ivory. Ebony Ivory.
Ebony. Fine, let's go with the Ebony.
Ebony Ivory.
So he's
Ebony Ivory.
Ivory. See you next week.